Coach Bartlett here. So today I'm going to show you how to create a lead gen TikTok ad using HighLevel and our white label AI ads manager. So if you're unfamiliar, you could go to myvisionagency.com. You can either sign up to use this for yourself, or a lot of businesses will sign up to use these white label licenses of our AI ads manager as their franchises. Okay, so definitely go check this out. You will get white label rights. You also get access to our white label support, gray label knowledge base, and all of our additional resources. You'll see if you go down here. Oops, I cannot scroll to the bottom of the screen for some reason. You'll see if you go down here, we have three different plans that you can choose from. If you are interested in joining HighLevel directly, you can use my affiliate link here or upgrade to SaaS, and that will earn you a free starter plan. However, you do not need to have HighLevel. We actually give our members a HighLevel account inside of our agency. So unless you're interested in reselling HighLevel, you'll have everything that you need inside of one of our plans here. Okay. So when you're creating your TikTok ad, you need to obviously have a TikTok ads account. You can go to ads.tiktok.com. Okay. Now, the next step of that, if you're using High Level, is you want to come into your High Level account. You're going to go to settings and integrations, and you want to connect your TikTok ads account. Okay. When you do that, it's going to allow you to map out fields. It's also going to pull in your ads reporting data and all of those things inside of the dashboard. So this is great for you or a client inside of your agency. Okay. So when you get that created, what you want to do is you're going to go to the tools section here, and you're going to create an instant page. Now, what this actually is the same thing as like Facebook lead forms. So what you want to do is go to the instant form. And of course, you could use a regular website if you want to, but a lot of people do prefer to use the lead form ads, just like Facebook. So you can check out the different samples they have here. They even have like a card layout, and it's really simple to create. You just really want to customize it, add your own, branding and all of that. If you click confirm, you'll see here that you can add a background image, you can add your logo, you're going to add a title and description. You have some questions down here that you can ask there. And then also you have your privacy policy, which you definitely want to insert there. Okay. Now, when you create this, what you're going to do is you're going to come back into your high level account. You're going to go to the integrations area, and you're going to see this lead form that has shown up here in the TikTok area. Okay. So what you want to do is just map out those lead forms, okay, or the fields rather inside of that lead form. Okay. Now this is going to show up as soon as you create that form inside of your high level account because we've integrated it. Okay. So all we're doing here is we're basically just saying, of all the data that we have available, what do we want? What's coming in as first name? What do we want to map that out as inside of my account? So I'm going to say the first name field, I want to be the first name. Last name field, I want to be the last name. Phone number, I want to be phone number. Email, I want to be email. And then, of course, I'm going to update that. And then you'll see we do have an active form now. Okay. Now, the next thing that I want to do is I want to go to, if I want to create a template that I can use over and over again for my ads, I can go inside of my ads manager, and I'm going to click create hub after, of course, you've connected your TikTok ads account to your white label AI ads manager. Okay. So each account does need to be connected into the tools. Okay. So you want to click here. All you're doing is really logging in to that ads account, and then it's connected. Okay. Some things I can't show you because it's a live account or a client account or whatever. So I'm trying to show you as much as possible without, jeopardizing information. So what you want to do is go to the Creative Hub, and you'll see this option here for TikTok. Okay. Now, all you need to do is paste in the website, and we can give this a name. So let's just call this training because I'll go back and delete it. And then here's where you want to choose the video. Now, I did do a training the other day about how you can actually just use AI to create your video. So let's say I just want to search the word ads. And then I could just choose this image here. I could even like add my own text here if I wanted AI to create the audio. Sign up today for a special offer. Okay. And then I can generate. And then now I have that sample here. So I have my video, and then I have the AI audio, and then I also have my headline here, and I can change the text and all of that stuff. Now, obviously, the easiest and best converting way would be to create your own video. I like to use video. So I created one here. So I'm just going to use that. Okay. So I'm just going to select this video, and now I can add my logo. So I'm just going to click here. I already have logos uploaded here. So I'm just going to select this one, and we'll say that looks good. So save changes. And now you see I have added my video, I've added my logo, and now I need the copy for this, but I can, of course, create my own, or I could use the AI to create it. Now, here I want to give a good description because I want to make sure that the AI understands what my offer is. So in this example, I might say become a white label SaaS reseller and get a free high level account. I can add the description here if I wanted to add additional things. And then, of course, I want to use my business name. Now I'm going to go ahead and save this. All right. And the reason that you would create a template and save it, maybe you're creating templates for everyone inside of your white label agency. Because remember, we're not just users of the tool. We actually, those in our program have the ability to white label as their own brand and then resell it. So as you're inviting your clients, whether you're reselling as SaaS, you add it to your high level agency like I did, or if it's just a standalone tool, you'll see that you can change. Like, for example, if I wanted to share this ad to all of the accounts that I have in here, I could do that, right? I could just click share all, or I could select the individual accounts, and then everyone inside of my white label version would have that template. So that is super, super cool, right? Because if you have a niche, you probably do have a lot of standard templates that you want to provide your clients. And so that makes it really easy. Now, once you've created your ad there or your template, you can actually just come here into the actual ads, and you can go to TikTok, and you'll see that we do have this ad template. It's going to pull up here. And then what we're going to do is basically just choose our audience, and we are going to choose the lead form that we've created. And we also are going to choose our budget. So let me go ahead and refresh, because you know how things are when we're live. Just a second. Oops. All right. So here we go. We're going to go to TikTok. Load this ad in here. Okay. So now we have our ad, okay, that we've chosen from the template, and we're going to have the goals. Okay. So is this going to be traffic, leads, or conversion? So if we created a lead form, okay, now, like I said, all you need to do is really just have a website. You don't need to set up any of this, but a lot of us like to do these lead forms. It just loads really well on TikTok. And then all we need to do is, if we have our high level account integrated, we just send that data right into our CRM, and we can trigger automations and all of that. So I do love the lead forms. So in this training, I'm going to show you how to use lead forms, but you could choose any of these options available. Okay. Now we've added our website there. We can generate a new ad if we want to. We can give the business, basically, we're telling the AI what the business is, right? What is the product, event, or idea? What's the name of it? And then we can even use the AI to use this information to generate a description of our business. Okay, so if I wanted to do that, I could just click generate, right? Now, up here, I can choose what language I want this ad to be in. So if I was targeting people who spoke another language, I could choose the ad language. If I wanted to choose the language of the actual dashboard, the user can choose from any of these languages up here. Okay, so just so that you know, if you are, you speak a different language, or your clients do, that is the option as well. Okay, so once we have added all of this info here, we're going to generate the content. Okay, now it does take just a few seconds to create the actual content and the ad copy. So I do want to say hello to Manolo and Marketing Stein and Frankie. Hello, hello. Marketing Stein says, I need help. I need a snapshot of HL site with pricing to rebrand it. We do have that available inside of our membership program. So if you want to go to myvisionagency.com and register, you will get that as part of your resources available. So right now it's generating the content, it's getting the ad copy, it's writing the ad copy, it's also finding the audience. Now, what I love about this is that it's not just placing the ad. Okay. A lot of us think that, oh, AI is just going to create the ad copy. And it's not just that, it's also going to manage the ad for you. Okay. So it's going to help us choose our audience. And you can see here we have our leads goal, but you can see now we have the targeting. So we can choose people who don't know you yet, or people who don't know you yet. So we can basically target between interests and hashtags. Okay. So if there's a certain hashtag that people follow that is your perfect audience, you can actually choose that as well. So that's really cool. So you want to put in your interests here. You can also choose between the gender or all. You can also choose the age range here, and then even the location. Okay. So once you have chosen your audience, you'll see that AI is actually going to help you fine tune all of that and move your ad spend to the best performing assets, like the best performing video or targeting audience or headline or whatever your options are. Now, down here, you'll see that we have lead forms. Okay. So that form that we created, we can actually pull that in now, and that's going to be the lead form that we're going to use. Okay. Now, as soon as that gets entered into our system, of course, that goes right into HighLevel. So we don't need any further integration. Used to be we had to use like Zapier or something. We don't need any further integration. As soon as we choose the lead form, it's going to automatically come into our HighLevel account. And we can choose video ads to engage with TikTok visit or people, right? Or we can use Spark ads, which actually it's kind of a partnership deal that you create with other TikTok creators, and they will actually create a video and promote your brand for you. Okay, so that's an option as well. You want to, you'll see the video here. We have the logo. We can also choose to have AI do the copywriting here. So you'll see that it did do that. And then now we just want to choose our budget. Now, you do need to add at least $30 a day for your budget, and that is a TikTok specific thing. Once you get that set, you're going to want to click create. Okay. Now that's going to go directly to TikTok, and they're going to approve your ad, and then your ad's going to start running at whatever budget you chose. Okay. Now, when your ad is running, this is absolutely what I love the best about this platform is a lot of us, especially if you're new to running ads, you might be thinking, how do I even know if the ad is good? How do I know like if I'm getting good metrics, if I need to put more money into it or I need to create a new ad? What I love about this platform is that it will tell you, for example, if you go up here, it tells you day one, week two, and ongoing. Okay, so it literally will tell you like, hey, if they're meeting the benchmarks, go ahead and increase your budget, but increase it by 25%. Okay, because that's something that a lot of us don't know, that if you increase your budget by more than 25%, it may restart the learning phase. And so that's something that you definitely don't want to do a lot, is restart that learning phase. Okay. So what's cool here is it will analyze this for you. Okay, so like in this particular ad, we've spent 194.22. Okay, we've gotten this many clicks, and it tells you clicks. When someone clicks on your ad, you'll see the amount here. The amount of clicks is earned based on your ad spend and your ad quality. Okay. Now, just so that you know, the difference between clicks and click through rate is the clicks, like it could be someone liked your ad or shared your ad or commented or something like that. But it's not necessarily they clicked through to your ad. So it's important to understand the differences there. You'll also see this one shows you the cost per click. So the amount that you're getting charged per click. And it also will tell you what are the benchmarks. That's really, really important. What's the number that you're looking at? How do you know if this is a good or a bad ad? Okay. If this is a Facebook ad and we're getting 0.22 cents per click, then that lets us know the benchmark there is $1.80. So if this is a Facebook ad, obviously that's really good, right? So we're meeting this metric here. So we're good to go on that. Now we have the click through rate. Okay. And it says Good way to see if you have a strong creative and are targeting the right people. Click through rate is the number of clicks that your ad receives divided by the number of times your ad is shown. So it says the higher the better, right? So if we're looking at our benchmarks here and it says the Facebook ad, the benchmark we're looking for is 1.75%, and our click through rate is 3.79%, that tells us that we're more than doubling what our actual benchmark is. Okay. So now if I'm trying to figure out, based on what I've already learned just from this ad, if my click through rate is not good, then that tells me that I need a stronger creative and I'm not targeting the right people, because it tells me here a good way to see if you have a strong creative and you're targeting the right people. Okay. So if my click through rate is not good, I need to go back and revise the assets that I'm running with ads. Okay. Now, the reach is just the amount of people who have reached it. And then we also see the CPM, which stands for cost per thousand impressions. So, this is the ultimate branding and awareness metric that expands across digital marketing into traditional advertising billboards. The lower, the better. Okay. Basically, what is it going to cost you to share this and let 1,000 people see it, right? So obviously, the lower the better. Now here, I'm getting 8.51 cents, okay? $8.51. Now it says here, if I'm looking at Facebook ads, that the Facebook benchmark that I'm looking for is $7. So that still tells me that this is a little bit higher than it should be. So what would I do in this situation? I maybe there's not a lot I could do, because it's all about branding and awareness, right? If I'm a brand new business, they maybe don't know me. Maybe I want to add more like brand awareness ads and target the same group of people, right? It's just these are all things that we need to consider when we're running ads. So if I want to look at, let's say that I'm just going to run a brand new ad and I need to figure out, well, what are the best performing ads? Because I want to just take the best performing one and then I want to create a new one, right? You can see all of the ads performance down here. So we have lots of different split tests. And what I love about this platform is it will create all of the variations like you can see here, right? We just had the one image and it's creating the different ad copies. We have in-stream videos, video feeds, and stories, and so on, right? So we're going to see all those variations. We also can see what the ad looks like. We can look at the shareable link here and then even click here to see all the comments. So if I want to see which one is performing the best, first I could just copy that and I have the text, right? But I see here the primary type, this is the text and this is the image, because in this ad I just have the one image, but I have other variations of the text, okay? So you can see here, this is the type. Now we're looking at the click through rate. Okay. So I can see from this information here that this text is getting an awesome click through rate, right? It's getting, all of them are really getting a good click through rate, but this one is getting the best. Okay. Now we're looking at the cost per click. So which one? I mean, they're all kind of the same, right? But we can see here, wow, this one got a lot of clicks. Okay. So that tells me a lot about this. It's got a lot of clicks and it's a lower cost per click, but the click through rate is not as high, right? So these are all things that we want to consider when we are managing our ads. Now, if you're an ads expert and you love doing things the hard way and the long way and spending a lot of time, definitely just keep doing whatever you're doing. But if you would love to run ads, but you're maybe not an expert, you don't want to waste a lot of money, and you also have clients who need ads, but maybe you just don't have the bandwidth to support all that comes into this. What you want to do is definitely just sign up for myvisionagency.com, resell this tool. If you need ads created for your clients, here's the cool part. All you need to do is you can go to the Creative Hub and you can actually just order the ads directly through the software, which is created by Play. Okay. So you can have someone create the ads for you. You could manually create the ads for your clients. You could not even need a HighLevel account. You could just simply be an ads agency and resell this to your clients so that they can run their ads. Or maybe you just want to run client ads yourself using this tool and never give them access. Okay. There's so many options available when you have a tool as versatile as this. Okay. So thank you all so much for joining me. I'm looking forward to hearing about all of your amazing TikTok results. And I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Go make your vision a reality. Bye. For joining us for today's training. If you have any questions, you can join us for open office hours starting right now at bridgetbartlett.com. It's free and open to everyone, so I'll see you there.